Sylvia, he just got out of the hospital. We were notified about an hour ago, but I sat in that traffic for more than an hour this afternoon on my way to work on I-12 westbound, and it was at a standstill. But for the most important part of the story is that Corporal Brandon Ashton is safe tonight. For folks on the road Friday, traffic might have seemed worse than usual.
It's kind of a lot going on.
Denham Police were called to check on someone walking in and out of traffic along I-12.
When the officer got there, he got out of his unit and tried to make contact with him, and the subject jumped over this median wall into westbound traffic.
The officer, Corporal Brandon Ashton, turned around at the Walker exit. Ashton then drove eastbound and found the man. But when Ashton got out of the car on the shoulder,
the subject ran out into traffic. When traffic tried to slow down to avoid hitting the subject, they swerved and were hitting brakes and went over to the shoulder where Corporal Ashton was standing.
And that's when police say Ashton was hit.
Pretty scraped up. He's in some pain.
Emergency officials brought Ashton to the hospital. Police say his injuries are non-life-threatening. The crash caused congestion for 7 miles.
We've actually had conversations with him. He recalls the incident. He's able to tell us some facts about what happened.
But what happened to the man Ashton was called to check on?
After the incident occurred, other officers arrived on scene and were able to take that subject into custody.
As for the person who slammed on the brakes and hit Corporal Ashton, police say it's unlikely they could face charges.
Yeah, they were visibly distraught. They were upset about the situation, but there were several witnesses there who said that driver did everything he could. He was already on the brakes and trying to avoid contact, and just with everything going on, there was just nowhere to go to avoid anything.
And as we mentioned, Corporal Ashton's injuries are non-life-threatening. He got out of the hospital about an hour ago. Live in the newsroom, Alexis Maroney, WBRZ News 2.